Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for April 8, 2019. Today we're looking at the GBPUSD Greater British Pound versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Some interesting things happening here for this currency pair on the daily time frame. I think the first thing we'll look at is the trend line, the black trend line here on the chart showing an overall rising trend most of the year of 2019, going even back into the end part of 2018, starting at the bottom of the black trend line, started moving up, a little bit of an anomalous spike all the way down here into the 124 level, but then returning and continuing the uptrend. In the most recent weeks, though, we've seen, of course, a good bit of volatility because of Brexit information and news coming out for that. We've seen rising and falling for the pound dollar, and really, if you look up here at the top right, and let's go ahead and zoom it in one more time, maybe twice. If you look at this period here, since February, you see a lot of rising and falling. I mean, it's been going in both directions over this period of time, falling here, falling, rising, falling, rising. But we seem to be consolidating somewhat into somewhat of a triangle pattern here, as we could see the falling highs along the red trend line. But let's not forget about that black trend line down there, the rising trend that's been in place for quite a long time. Something else to think about is the challenge of this purple shaded area right down here towards the bottom of the chart. 1.3055, 1.3030 is that purple zone. I've circled several areas here on the chart where the market challenged, tested underneath that purple zone, but no real significant break of it, and this becomes the point of reversal. I mean, if you look at every one of these black circles, it was the point of reversal to go back up for a period of time, all the way back up here to the pink zone into the 133 level, or the orange zone into the 132.1040 level. It's been the point of reversal for any rise that's happened since February of this year. So again, that's the reason why we're looking at that today. Here we are. We're right into that same purple shaded area. If history, statistical fact, repeats itself, then we may be looking for support here at the purple shaded area and for the market to make a rally or rise, maybe even back to the red trend line, the blue shaded area, possibly even higher if the market gets more aggressive on the rise. And the risk right now is that changes. It gets back under the purple zone and starts moving back down, well, at least towards the green zone, which is where we've seen support since February. So we're at a critical decision point here for the pound dollar. Either it's going to do what it's done since February, bounce off it, turn around and go back up, or we're going to change the status quo. We're going to get underneath there and continue the falling triangle pattern that we see here along the red trend line over the past couple of weeks. Let's take it on down here to the 4-hour time frame. And as we get down here, we can see that struggle going on down around this purple shade area. The last time we were here, inside of this black circle here, you can see this. There was a struggle here too. It got a little underneath it, a little above it, came back down, tested it again before making a significant rally. But I think all in all, what this tells us for the day today, here we are Monday, April 8th, I think what this tells us is this is a difficult place to go short. I don't think we want to sell the pound dollar right now into, on top of, around this purple shaded area. I think if we were going to sell it, it makes more sense to wait for it to come back up here to the blue zone. I mean, really, you could just look right here and see that, or maybe even the orange zone, or maybe the next reason is we see something different underneath the purple zone. We'll talk about the breakout under the purple zone a little bit more in the trade room later today. But for the day today, I don't think selling right now seems to be the most logical opportunity. I think potentially we're looking for buying opportunities on reversal, as we've seen historically since February for the pound dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.